hello everybody, and yes, we are getting much closer to our next bunch of live events heading your way in the weekend of the 19th, 20th and 21st of August. Now the first one, as we've already mentioned before, is going to be Friday the 19th. We're going to be in Edinburgh at the Southside Community Centre, and then we're going to pack up the W3L wagon train and head down to England again. We were there not too long ago. We're heading to Newcastle on Saturday the 20th, and then Stockton on Sunday the 21st. And ladies and gentlemen, matches galore. You want to know what's going to be happening? Well then, let me tell you. In reverse order, in Stockton, we're going to see the potential reignition of a rivalry. Former tag team partners who haven't teamed up for, couldn't begin to guess how long, are going to go head to head. Taylor Bryden, the man formerly of the Contingency Plan, takes on the nefarious, very good Mr. Ewan G. Mackey. And long-time W3L fans will know the history between these two, and this is a match you do not want to miss. The night before that in Newcastle, we're going to be seeing the merchandise Mike Musso in action. He has the frankly unenviable task of the man that defeated Bram at Wrestling 12. I am talking about the Exile Luke Aldridge. Can Musso get the victory here? Wouldn't put a bet against Aldridge right now, quite frankly. He's on a bit of a hot streak. And then Edinburgh, where we kick off our weekend, I've already told you that Lou King Sharp takes on the very good Mr. Ewan G. Mackey one-on-one. And I can also tell you that not only will the W3L Heavyweight Champion Johnny Lyons making his first appearance as the Heavyweight Champion, but also Wrestling Showdown Champion Dickie Divers and the new Women's Champion Emily Hayden all will be in action in Edinburgh. Who are they going to be wrestling against? If you check out our social media platforms during the week, we will tell you. You can find it there. You can also pick up your tickets along the way. More details on that in a bit. But of course, wins and losses become oh so important in the run-up to our live events, and the match you're about to witness is certainly pivotal for both participants. They want to get a victory, they want to be part of these events, they want to make sure they're racing into these events with as much momentum as they can. But who's going to get it? Let's head down to ringside and we'll find out.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Joe Fordyce here with you on Wrestling Showdown, a singles contest here. You see the original Craig Stevens just being checked by your referee. He's going to be taking on the merchandise Mike Musso, the man who just up until a couple of weeks ago at Wrestling 12 was the W3L Heavyweight Champion, but thanks to tenacious Johnny Lyons, Musso is now no longer the title holder. But of course you can bet that he's probably going to be wanting to aim himself back at Lyons to get a rematch for that championship at his earliest opportunity. Now, speaking of Lyons, he of course wrestled the original Craig Stevens at 7 Deadly Sins. Lyons defeated Stevens in the semi-finals, and that's helped propel him on the finals, and that was what gave him his guaranteed shot at the heavyweight title in the main event of Wrestling. Stevens of course attacked Lyons with a chair. I'm sure you've seen the 7 Deadly Sins network special we put up here on the W3L network. But of course Lyons would overcome Stevens. He's the man we last saw in July here in Wrestling Showdown, losing to Lou King Sharp in the final of the Wrestling Showdown Championship Contenders Tournament. Sharp of course would go on to challenge Dickie Divers for the Wrestling Showdown title, a championship he still firmly holds on to as well. Craig Stevens just saying how powerful he is, and neither man really budged there. But I mean, both men are well put together. Obviously there's a height difference, a bit of a weight difference too, but they're two powerful men. We shall see what comes of this. Anyone's going up ahead to steam. And again, neither man budged it. Musso used the momentum to come off the ropes, added to the energy already had, and just steamroller Craig Stevens, who rolls to the floor to prevent Musso being able to follow up. The referee now starts applying the count of 10. Stevens has spent the summer over in the United States of America. This is him just coming back. He arrived a little too late to be part of Wrestling, but he's back here in Wrestling Showdown this week. Travelled the United States, wrestling in Florida. He trained in a few places over there as well, just trying to expand his repertoire, learn some new things, approach wrestling from a different perspective. He is of course a product of the Worldwide Wrestling League and has been around since mid-2014 or so. And he's stayed in a couple of other places, but certainly heading overseas gets a whole new look at what he does. He's going to incorporate some of these things he's learned into his matches, I'm sure. And he's going to hopefully enable him to defeat the merchandise here in this contest. And he certainly hasn't lacked confidence, as Craig Stevens, come for a test of strength. Musso has the height advantage in this, I mentioned before, but Stevens is a powerful man. I mean, he works out a lot. He's a personal trainer when he's not wrestling. You can see the strength here. He's a solid guy, solidly put together as Stevens, but Musso's no slouch either. And Musso a bit extra leverage, gets the fingers. Stevens in pain, and Musso with the top wrist lock. And Craig Stevens may have been regretting that test of strength. He's certainly strong enough to throw Musso around if he gets the opportunity. Musso was last here in Showdown 3 weeks ago, defending his now lost heavyweight title against Mikey Reigns. So vaults over Craig Stevens and does it again. Ducks the clothesline. And there's the hip toss. Vintage Musso, you might say. Doesn't get the job done quite yet, however. So Musso, after a tremendous contest at Resolution 12, a tremendous match with Johnny Lyons, it really could have went either way. A split crowd, because of course both men are pretty popular with the W3L fans. It was Musso that ended up on the losing end of a 3 count. He walked out of the Rothers Halls without the heavyweight title, but you know, he has, however respect he had for Lyons, I think, has doubled. Stevens and Napin are arguing with fans. And Musso wants to get a heavyweight title rematch. I'm sure Lyons would love the opportunity. Musso charges up. I think Stevens kind of goaded him in. Rolls over the top. And now Musso vaults over Stevens, it looks like. Musso stayed down. But Stevens picked him up. And there's a leapfrog. And Musso the body press. Just nets a 2, seemed to do that off the top rope, but never from running as far as I'm aware. And Craig Stevens trying to out-psych Mike Musso by just climbing on the ring apron and goading him in, hit the shoulder when he came in. Musso lying flat. Stevens, oh, set it too early with that sidekick. And takes a clothesline for his troubles. Mistimed that. If he was only a split second later, it would have been fine, but he was too early. Musso caught the foot and knocked down Stevens, who has vanished from view. Oh, there he is, crawling along on the floor. This capacity crowd blocking the way. Musso drop kicks him through the ropes. Musso knows the W3L ring like the back of his hand. And he's been wrestling in it for longer than I think anybody, quite frankly. And as a consequence, he knows all the tricks. Musso can fly with the best of them, and he gets run at the post. And those are solid, unforgiving posts. You don't have to be thrown into one. You certainly don't have to carry on up a flight of stairs. Hang on, Craig Stevens for a cover, hooks a leg as well. I think he's realising that he really needs to make the most of every pinfall attempt to get the better of Mike Musso. And you don't become a 5-time W3L Heavyweight Champion for nothing. Stevens a couple of short jabs. There's a forearm. It's going to be Musso on the back foot. See, hitting away at the ribs. In the midsection, trying to kind of cut breath out of Musso, make it hard for him to get a full lungful in there. Musso running hard at the corner and bounced right back out, and Stevens just clotheslined him down. Covers him yet again, this could end it. But not enough hooking off the leg for Mike Musso to stay down. Slides out. And this match will continue. Of course, considering what Craig Stevens did against Johnny Lyons in the 7 Deadly Sins semi-final, so submission match of course, you would think that he would be looking at perhaps getting a heavyweight championship match. Throttles Musso in the middle of it. He gave Lyons a lot, almost more than he could handle on that event. Again, it's up on W3L Network, you can watch and judge for yourself. He'd jump on with a chair beforehand, but let's not take anything away from the original Craig Stevens. If he and Lyons go at it again, the result could be very, very different. Particularly after his summer excursion. This crowd spurring Mike Musso on. He's caught in the cravat. So he's firing off some fists in the midsection, trying to loosen the hold, at least break it if they can get out of it. And he blocked a shot of Stevens and retaliated one of his own. Up he goes. Oh, if you're on the shoulders of Mike Musso, it's never a soft landing. Stevens slides out, slugs him right in the back of the head. Musso ducked that clothesline and slams him down. That back suplex into the powerbomb and splashes him. Musso with a leg hook and just gets himself to. Much better cover than we'd seen from Stevens earlier. Weight across the shoulders, leg hook, but Musso couldn't quite do it. Stevens can be a force to reckon with in the latter part of the year here in W3L. I am sure he may be going to use this as a springboard for 2019. Set himself up for championship matches. Will he perhaps find himself a tag team partner, go after tag titles? Will he look after the Wrestling Showdown title? Maybe he'll go after Dickie Divers and get that. Who knows? The world is his oyster, as they say. He's going to try and superplex the merchandise. Stevens is powerful enough to do it as well. Musso trying to block it, really dead in his weight. And a headbutt knocks down Stevens. Musso perched and vaulted over him, what he was going for. Saw Stevens coming in, there's a super kick. That landed better than the one before. Stevens in for the cover, he's going to hook leg and pin Musso, but doesn't. Only a count of two. Much better with that standing side kick. Musso took it flush, went down, and Stevens was straight on him, in for the cover, but didn't get. And now you see Stevens' slight frustration showing, wandering back and forth. What does he do next? Almost like he's not sure what he should do, but he decides he's going to go to the top rope. Stevens a powerful man that can fly. Oh, and Musso caught with a big boot. Mike Musso caught a big boot out of the mid-air. That could end it. Craig Stevens could be finished, but isn't as of yet. That was tremendous. Musso, with that height, those long legs of his, stuck a big boot up. Stevens went straight into it off the top rope, and Musso straight for the cover as well, but couldn't get the job done. And a jawbreaker. Craig Stevens likes that butterfly DDT as Musso drops that knee lift. I went for another one, but Stevens had to scouted, and I think he's trying for it, but Musso just dumped him. I think Stevens could have been going for that butterfly DDT. Musso flipped it there, dropped him face first, and now he's up on his shoulders for the blunt force trauma. And Stevens bad landing head first into the canvas. Musso hooks a leg, covers, and gets the pinfall victory. A huge victory for the merchandise Mike Musso. Craig Stevens gave him a lot of difficulty, but he overcame him, and surely he is looking towards Johnny Lyons and a potential rematch for the W3L Heavyweight Championship.
As I said before the match, wins and losses become oh so important in the run-up to our live events, and I mean, you talk about momentum, that's certainly going to benefit as we head into these events happening in Edinburgh, Newcastle and Stockton the weekend of the 19th, 20th and 21st. I've already mentioned some of those matches. More will be announced near the time, I'm sure, so make sure you tune into all of our social media platforms. Make sure you pick up your tickets for these events. Come out and see us. If you're in England, come out and see us. We're in Newcastle early in the year. We've not been in Stockton in a long time. Edinburgh, we go there fairly regularly. We were there for Remedy back in February, so come out and see us this time. It's going to be an awesome weekend of live W3L action. And to get your tickets and to find out just who's going to be challenging for the Women's Championship, who will challenge for the Wrestling Showdown Championship, and who will challenge for the Heavyweight Championship in Edinburgh, you can visit these oh so familiar places. In particular, our Facebook page, which I'm sure you've liked already. But if you haven't, click like and you'll be notified whenever a post is issued. Give us a follow on Twitter and join us over on Instagram for the latest breaking W3L news. Subscribe to the very channel that you're watching. Make sure you hit up our website, because that is where you can purchase your tickets for these 3 live events and more events besides, but I'll tell you about them in the weeks to come. Make sure you use the hashtag W3L Wrestling Showdown. Who do you think should challenge Divers for the Showdown title? Who should be Johnny Lyons' first challenge of the Heavyweight title? Get involved, let us know what you think. come back here in 7 days' time. We'll be even closer to more amazing live events. And what's more, I'll bring you more fantastic wrestling, just like I do every single week here on Wrestling Showdown.